Okay, man, I want to say welcome to the 20th episode of the Hotness Unleashers show. This is season 2, episode number 5, officially, where we have none other than Abimbola Olaniyi and Kerry Guard and Mike Ashabraner and Dr. Constance Leyland, aka CJ, and Tanya Bugbee and the Goblet of Hotness. And Damian is, I think, in the house as we speak as well. So look at this guy showing up at the last second. Sir, thank you so much. You are here and you are on time. All right, so we have a lot of new stuff happening. All right, we got so much new stuff. We got ourselves a mascot this time. All right, that's my little Hotness Unleasher that I made with Midjourney. So because why not, right? This is the year of generative AI, and I made that little guy. So he's a Pixar mashup thing, and it's great. We got a Goblet of Hotness. So I wanted to say shout out to Amara Murphy for making these graphics that were forwarded over by Nathan Hill last night, and I managed to get them into our home screen for, because we're just going to have fun introducing so much new stuff. All right. And I totally expect that it's going to go off rails sometimes because there's way too much new stuff. I've never had a producer before. So Nadine Hare is behind the Goblet of Hotness. She's going to be helping with us with this. We've got sponsors, and we're gonna knock it out of the park. All right, so a couple of housekeeping things I really want to make sure everybody who's here knows and understands, and that is first off, Hotness Unleashing. Hotness Unleashing happens when we pay attention to other people or their work in an intentional way. That's it. That is just it. All right, it is just trying to take the old LinkedIn, turn it upside down. Instead of just shouting out our own superiority and our own ideas all the time, let's talk about how awesome other people are. Let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate what they bring to us. All right, so the job that y'all have, everybody here in the audience, I want to see these comments just ripping. All right, that's your job, right? You pay attention and listen, but hit those comments, hit them hard. I want to see us crack over 1,000 comments in the next hour. All right, I'm going to try to keep us on pace. We've got a lot of work to do, and we're going to be start shouting everybody out. And I think that's it. I got some very annoying sound effects that are coming. Okay.
They're good. They're not annoying at all.
Well, they're pretty annoying. So that's Nadine. If you guys don't know, all right, she's here with us. Okay, but they're gonna get there. You're gonna be like, oh no, I can't stand it.
Stop it.
All right. It's a couple things. All right, so we're going with the green background and kind of mixing that, or the black and green this time. We got the Buc-ee's official travel mug. This is the official drinkware of the Hotness Unleashers show. All right, and the way this works, right? So we're going to have 4 rounds. The first round, we're going to introduce each guest is going to take a second or two or a minute or whatever to introduce themselves. Then they're going to go with their first Hotness Unleasher, and we're going to rip through that round. Then we're going to have our first sponsor. Then the second round, they're just going to talk about their next Hotness Unleasher, and we're going to repeat that 4 rounds. Finish up with our last sponsor of the day, and hopefully we're going to be done by 9 o'clock. All right, so that is Pacific time. I think that'd be 5 o'clock p.m. Lagos time, and then 12 Eastern time. And I don't know, what time is it there right now, Kerry?
4 o'clock.
Okay.
4 p.m.
All right, so we're going to be done by 5 o'clock, so you can go have dinner with your family. All right, so we're on schedule. Wow, I'm going really fast. I feel like maybe I've over caffeinated
You're just so
myself.
excited.
I don't know.
Love
Yes. I get excited. I get excited about this stuff. Okay. All right, gang. Are you guys ready to get going here? Because the sound effects are going to start. Are we good? Everybody's good? Okay. Here we go. Abimbola, you are up. You are our first Hotness Unleasher of the day. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. My name is Abimbola Olaniyi. I'm a Nigerian. I'm based here in Nigeria. I am an entrepreneur. I sell clothes and shoes, but online, I'm a content creator. I'm a content writer, and I'm also a brand storyteller. So that's what I do in a nutshell.
Nice. And you have just relocated from Lagos up to, you're up north,
Yes.
Okay. All right. And when Abimbola and I had our meetup, I got schooled on the proper pronunciation. I was calling it Lagos because I'm from the West Coast of the United States and I don't know anything. And she told me, no, it's Lagos. All right. So you are an entrepreneur, you're selling stuff, you're doing content, you are out here, you are working all the angles. I love it. And you have showed up here so many times and have enriched the comments. And yeah, it has been so great to get to know you. And I'm so thrilled that you're here and that you got the background running. Look at this. And if you guys can't see, I'm gonna put her up on top. Look, I got the background going. It's all good. All right, Abimbola, are you ready to unleash your first Hotness Unleasher?
Yes, I am.
Right, let's make that. Sorry. Here we go.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
very first Hotness Unleasher today. No other person but Blessing. She is a brand strategist, a personal brand strategist, a content writer, and a great storyteller. And one thing about Blessing is, apart from the work, she's such a compassionate, she's empathetic. She always seeks after people making progress. She's all about making progress in your work, in your business, in your personal life. Checks up on you. And that's one thing that really fascinates me about her because we have influencers all over LinkedIn. But her own influencer is quite different, such an exceptional person. Because there's some things that you feel, okay, she's giving out this training for free, that you feel that she should be collecting money from, but she just kind of like, she wants to help, and that's why she's my very first husband.
Awesome. All right. So she's giving it. So we got a little bit of Clippy going on. So I just want to let you know that I think I got about 80% of that. But what I heard is that Blessing is all in on the personal branding, that she's effective and helpful, and that she should be charging for most of what she's giving away, and that she's always right there. Awesome. Thank you for bringing Blessing into our midst. Blessing, you are welcome here. Congratulations. You are Abimbola's first Hotness Unleasher. Okay. All right. So next up, we're going to have Damian, and we're going to introduce Damian. Damian, introduce yourself, please, to this crew.
Hi, I'm Damian Kinsey. I'm a director of several community-based programs, a DEI president, a mentor, a native New Yorker. I work in Washington, D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, and I am in the helping people business. So I'm excited about this opportunity to brag about 4 great individuals who are amazing.
And you got a busy day, right? I mean, you've already been at it. So tell me a little bit about like where you've been and where you're headed the rest of this day.
So I was in an amazing coffee chat with Melissa Houston, who has a coffee chat every Saturday, which is pretty sure 99% the reason why I am here, about mental health, which was amazing. It was a lot of people in the room, and if you weren't in that room, you missed an amazing opportunity. I'm on this platform having this conversation to brag about 4 great individuals, and then I decided to say, hey, why not put a third show back to back to talk about some of the amazing people that I didn't have an opportunity to talk about here, and invite folks to talk about amazing people that impacted their life. So in sports, we're doing the triple header, or in NHL, the hat trick.
Nice, man. You are just on fire today. I was in Melissa's in her chat room this morning in her audio, and I got to tell you, like, she's kind of just become this anchor for Saturday mornings. And yeah, I saw there was like well over 50 people in there, and you know, by the time it hits about 7 o'clock on Hotness Unleasher Day, I really can't even do anything other than really try to put the last sort of finishing touches on this. You know, yeah. So it's I was there. I heard the first parts of it, and there my voice cracked a little bit, but the it shouldn't. I should have outgrown that by now. But in any case, yeah. So I wanted to say thank you to Melissa Houston for continuing to host that and host that show and where she goes with it in terms of the types of the topics that she is supporting. It's great. It's building up these communities brilliantly and effectively. And that's where I met you, Damian. That is where I found you. And I was like, yeah, I got to get that guy in here. And I love what he's talking about. Yeah. So I know it's hard. I know that you're challenged. You told me so, that challenged to only have 4 people. And I get it. I get that takes a toll on us. It creates like exclusivity and all this, but I love that you said, and I'm having my own after party because I want to make sure everybody gets brought in. I love it. All right. So with that, we're gonna drum roll this up, and you are gonna be announcing your first Hotness Unleasher.
So this person, I don't know how they're not on here already. Tiara Swain is amazing, the ultimate connector, and I do mean the ultimate connector. Her ability in not only her own private consulting and coaching and career development. She's worked in corporate America. She's worked in social media corporate. She has awards on LinkedIn for DEI. She's a friend of mine. I tell her all the time that I have never seen anybody in my life, and I do teach people and train professionally to teach people how to manage and meet with people for an hour. She has 30-minute meetings down to a science to the point where she can sell it. I'm telling you, I have over 9,000 connections or friends or elite connections. I had 10 until she told me to get active on LinkedIn.
Nice. So she has been instrumental in helping you and guiding you and helping you build up your own personal network here, when I see you show up, I see the kind of engagement you get, and the people just like comment, like they're ready to go when you start talking. So if Tiara's behind, if she's your OG, that's really saying something. So I gotta get out there and meet Tiara. You can see that I'm not connected with her yet, and we're gonna fix that right up.
Yeah,
so
please fix that immediately, everyone.
All right.
Send her say, hey, Damon told me to knock on your door.
Well, I did reach out to AJ Ali per your recommendation, and he and I are connected now. So thank you very much, because it is a couple days from Juneteenth. That's coming up, and it's a big deal here in the United States. In case anybody who's not here in the U.S., we need to continue to elevate that and pay attention to that. And it is Monday. So. That is, and I know there's some stuff here in my community. It's actually happening today. Some pretty big celebrations.
Nice.
All right. So with that, Tiara, welcome to the Hotness Unleasher community. Congratulations on being announced as Damian's first Hotness Unleasher. This is awesome. I love where we're headed, and it looks like we are utterly behind schedule, which is what I always strive for. All right, which brings us to our next smoking hot guest. Dr. CJ, you're up. Tell me about yourself.
Awesome. I'm going to keep it short because you're already behind. So we're going to keep it straight in line today.
Okay.
Let's see. Too much to say, but I am for everyone. I love to empower and encourage everyone in my community. I partner up with Nicole with our 50 Inspirational Project to do the same thing, which is to elevate you. But my profession is I'm a professor. I teach business classes from certificate all the way to doctorate program. And I dabble on everything. And I mean everything. That's a whole story. So we're going to keep that at bay. But I wanted to just shout out to a lot of people from the house here. Mike, we brought it. When we say we brought it. So I'm so glad that you guys are here. And I can't keep up with the chat either. So I gave up on typing. But thank you so much. We're aiming for 1,000 guys. So let's go and partay.
Indeed.
And support Trevor, because this is insane.
All right, so Dr. CJ, I don't even know what to call you anymore. I don't know if I should go with Dr. Leyland or okay. I'll just start calling you whatever comes out first. All right. So now here's the thing. All right, one of your best friends Nick, I hear makes profile banners, and I don't know what happened to yours. It disappeared. I'm out taking screenshots last night, and yours is gone. So I know Nick might be able to help you with that. I don't know.
I don't know. People are telling me. Michelina was like, "Hey, your banner is gone." I'm like, "Wait, it's not. It's showing up on mine." So I don't know what's happening with LinkedIn.
Okay.
They're probably trying to get rid of me. I don't know if it's rid of me that easy, but anyway, yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready to announce your first Hotness Unleasher of the day?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's make it happen.
Awesome. Okay, first of all, I call it everyone who's really close in my circle, either brother or sister. So Timothy is in Sydney, Australia. It's probably like 1 a.m. his time. And I'm like, put your alarm on. Okay.
Awesome.
So if you're out there, go ahead and comment, Timothy. He's from Sydney, Australia. He is a tax agent. And get this, a surfer and salsa dancer. But I think he said he wears sequins with his wife when he does dancing. And so, and on one of my live, I swear I told him, I'm like, put on your sequins because I want to see that. But more than anything else, he is also a mental health advocate, and he focuses on, in his community, suicide prevention and any form of bullying. So if you are not committed to, not committed. If you're not basically with Timothy right now as friends, go ahead and ask him. 2 days ago, he did 2001 push-ups completed in 15 days. And he has 1143 push-ups to go in another 8 days in the team because he's trying to raise money for mental health. So he is walking and talking at the same time of what he is passionate about.
Wow.
And he invited us to Australia because he's making his new kitchen. So watch out for next year. I'm coming over.
Okay. So this guy, he could quite possibly be the coolest guy on earth. So he's got the sequence happening. He's surfing. He's doing push-ups like a madman. He's a CPA guy, so he makes money. He's all into mental health, anti-bullying. Okay, and I said surfing, I think already, but I'll say it again. So no disrespect to the pink hat Mike, but sequence, come on, man. I mean, that is another level of coolness. Yes. All right. So thank you so much, Timothy. You are welcome here. Congratulations on being Dr. CJ's first Hotness Unleasher of the day. And I am thrilled to get to know you and keep trucking on those push-ups. Maybe that'll finally get me on the floor and doing some myself. All right. With that, we're going to go to our next smoking hot guest. None other than Kerry Guard. Kerry Guard, welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself to this crew of people.
Hi. I'm also going to try and keep it short and sweet to keep us on time. Thank you, Trevor, for doing those awesome deep dives where you hung out for 30 minutes and had a wonderful conversation. So I'll leave that to do most of the talking. Okay. Kerry Guard, I host Tea Time for Tech Marketing Leaders. It's how Trevor and I got connected. It's how I connect to most of my LinkedIn friends at this point. And I'm just really there to help give voice to marketers and let them not feel alone, and that we're all in this together.
All in this together, no matter what we want to say otherwise. All right. So thank you. So are you ready for your first Hotness Unleasher of the day?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this thing. Hang on. I gotta get my little drum roll. Bam.
Simon Chow, I just met this fella a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. He showed up in my inbox through wanting to be on the podcast, and I almost said no because he wasn't quite my ICP. But then I looked at his history and I was like, no, I need to meet this guy. And then I got huge fangirl because he hosts Marketing on Mars, which is a very cool podcast. I think everybody should check out. But the amazing thing about Simon, and one of the things he's doing behind the scenes that I don't think is getting enough credit, is his ability to build community and how hard he's leaning into that, to the point where he sat with me for 30 minutes last week just to tell me more about how he's doing it and what he's doing, and sharing all of his secrets and letting me pick his brain. And to find people who are willing to give their time that way when we're all so busy these days is just so heartwarming and astounding to me. And then to see what he's doing with his community and trying to bring in the next level of marketers and giving them a space to network and to market and to work with each other and to figure out where their career is going to go and where it comes next. I've been saying it to everybody. We have left a generation behind. We are short on marketers, and that's our own fault. And so I love that Simon is figuring out a way to cultivate that and to level it up. And I'm such a fan now. I'm such a fan. Can't get it.
Rad. I'm so thrilled that you brought Simon into this community. Thank you so much, because I don't know the first thing about building community, and this particular energy that has this kind of bubbled up with regard to the Hotness Unleashers show and what kind of has built out. I really feel like it's community driven, right? I'm just sort of here and kind of staring at and trying to have fun as much as I can, and it's bringing folks like Simon in, like you have done here, Kerry, that just really enriches it. And I want to say congratulations to Simon. I did have to go out and steal a picture because I didn't have one. I didn't qualify for his picture apparently. So anyway, sorry, Simon. I just grabbed that out of one of your carousels or something. All right. Oh wait, we're not allowed to call them carousels anymore because those were banned. It was a PDF document that he had posted. Anyway, or they're being phased out as of June 26th or something. Okay. At least in Europe. I can't keep track of all this stuff. Okay, so with that, I want to say thank you so much. Welcome to this community. Thank you, Kerry. All right, next Hotness Unleasher is going to be other than Mike. You're up, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Happy to be here. And yeah, if you're wondering about the hat color change, my little girl stole my hat yesterday, so I stole theirs. So that I'm waiting for one of my backup hats. So
nicely done.
If you don't know me, you know, hey, you got to roll with the punches, man.
You do.
So, yeah, if you don't know me, you know, impromptu, I just happen to be the leader of the hounds. But, you know, over a year ago, I just wanted to make friends. I knew if people got to know me, like me, and trust me, then they would take a look and see value in what I do in my financial coaching business and anything else. So long story short, I just decided to help people, right? Shine my spotlight on others, push them up. I became an impromptu LinkedIn coach, dating coach, right? Attitude, anything that I could relate to and messed up in life and fixed, I was helping people. And then over a year later, wow, these people are amazing. I knew they would be. And now they help me more than I can ever help them. So the Hounds is just a community of entrepreneurs looking to push each other up, all boats rising. We do serious business, man, but we do it with fun and we do it next level relationship. And so that's who we are, man. I appreciate the opportunity.
Man, and I can't even begin to say how awesome it's been since Susanna Dawn brought these communities together, mashed them up, collision force, peak nuke factor, all this other awesome stuff. It's just been terrific to get to know you and your crew and the Hounds of Business. And I'm seeing them everywhere now. It's great. Oh, look at the hat change. There you go. All right, Mike.
And CJ launched me in. CJ, thank you, Dr. Constance, for launching all these other great people around, man. This is just great stuff.
Man, you guys are a force, and I love it. All right, you ready for your first Hotness Unleasher of the day?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, let's do it.
So Michael Carr. All right, so I met Michael Carr and Tanya Eberhardt, right? So they started Brand Face. He's a COO of Brand Face. Man, I don't even remember how I met these folks. Probably somebody like CJ or somebody saying, "Hey, go check these people out." I just happened on live streams, right? And here's what I said. I said, "Wow, these two, man, they're countrier than me." Like I heard them talking, I heard what they were saying, but I was like, "Oh, wow, man." You know, we joked. I said it's like a couple. We're a couple outhouses wrapped in Gucci purses, right? But as I got to see these folks, man, I loved them to death. And I'm in their master class.
Did you say outhouses wrapped in Gucci purses?
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, we're a straight country.
I haven't heard that one before. Okay. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go.
No, you're fine. So this guy, I mean, both of them. I'm in their master class and their brand face branding. Man, it's been a tremendous. Only 4 weeks in, and I'm already seeing results and helping more people. It's just insane. But what I love about them the most is their story, right? Like, so Michael Carr, just briefly, he's in real estate and Abundant Life Broker. Check out his profile; it's up there. But he loves helping people. He's inspired a lot of people to live their most abundant life. His dad used to own a car dealership. Okay. And so he ran around with his dad in auctions and all that, right? He was just enamored with all the personalities. So down the road, he became an auctioneer. He's a real estate broker, and he's been involved with over 78,000 home sales, man. He's
Holy
licensed
smoke.
in 31 states. But here's what I love most about these ultra successful power couple here. They give back. It was on Raquel's show. They have a product and service. All 100% of the proceeds go straight to charity, guys. So if you're in the real estate, wanting the next level brand, just want to make a great connection and friend, man. We're so enthralled and happy to have these guys here. They are unbelievable people. So thank you, Michael Carr, for all the help and all the good things you do out there, man. We're cheering you on.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to see that. I'm already connected to him. Glad to see that I need to get to know this guy, and can't wait. Michael, congratulations on being announced as Mike Ashabraner's, formerly known as Mr. Pink Hat, to the Hotness Unleasher community, because apparently we're just outhouses wrapped in Gucci. All right.
Yeah.
So
he's got the best hair too, by the way. That's it.
He's got some good hair. I wish.
Yeah, he does.
Because there is not much hair under this hat. But in any case, we're just gonna keep on going. All right. So we're gonna be ready for our next smoking hot guest. Tanya Bugbee, you're up.
Hey, everybody. This is so much fun. I am a business owner who coaches other business owners. Basically, anybody in the real estate industry or residential home-based services. So basically, if you touch a house or the homeowner, financial planner, insurance, realtor, lender, I'm all in to get them over their finish lines.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. Are you ready for your first Hotness Unleasher? Okay, here we go. Sorry, I can't do the thing. Got too much caffeine.
I cannot believe he hasn't been up here yet.
Me neither.
I was just blown away. I didn't even know what lives were until I got connected with Chris Hennessy through my coach, and he had done a presentation, and I signed up for his one-to-one coaching, and then it was like, I'm not getting out of the nest. Like, this is too scary for me. And he made it so unscary and amazing. And, if I have an issue, which I do sometimes, he's great to reach out to. He's fun on LinkedIn. I'm just, one of my favorite people on this platform anywhere.
Yeah, and he's doing his own live show, and he's kind of digging into some deep stuff, and he's got a backstory that is just, inspiring, a story of resilience and, perseverance. And yeah, I've gotten to know Chris a little bit myself because we're both, live streaming fiends, and yeah, I love that guy. He's terrific. Yeah. So Chris, welcome finally, man, officially to the Hotness Unleasher community. You are welcome here. You are absolutely 100%, 1,000% welcome here. All right, that's going to bring us up to, and we're going to get back on. We're going to get on pace here. All right, so just hang on a second. So we're going to go to our first sponsor, which is the Peak Nuke Factor sponsor. All right, so this is a new thing, which brings us to the Goblet of Hotness. Okay, and the Goblet of Hotness is being run by Nadine. All right, so everybody who entered, all right, you remember you had to. Okay. Because our first spot. Okay, because Nadine's doing the hand stuff. Look at she's got the nails and the whole bit. All right, so this is our drawing. So the Golden Graph is run by none other than Amber Williams, who was a smoking hot guest back in season 1. So she has started a new business, and this is what she wanted me to say about it. Golden Graph offers writing and photography services, ghostwriting, white labeling, and content writing for healthcare and wellness, as well as proofreading and editing for any of your documents. If it has words, Amber's going to review it. You don't want to be the one to misspell coffee on your flyer, do you? Also, do you need help with your LinkedIn profile, maybe a new banner or a rewrite of your About section? Are you looking for a job now and need help getting your profile noticed? Contact Amber in the DMs or through her website. So she is just getting started and has generously offered a $25 Amazon gift certificate. And she's very stressed that we're going to have to send it to somebody who's not in the United States, but I have never answered her question about whether that will work or not, but I'm pretty sure Amazon has got that covered. So you're going to hook up with Amber when it is time. All right. So that means we're going to do this little drum roll and we're going to draw the winner. All right, Nadine, who is our winner?
This is our winner of the Golden Graph, as you can see.
Yes.
Crystal Ortega.
Yeah, Crystal. Yay.
Chris,
All right.
congratulations.
I gotta do I don't have my cheering hooked up. I knew I was gonna miss something. Dang it. All right. So congratulations to Crystal. Crystal has been and that is actually flipped. I cannot even begin to read that,
Oh,
but
sorry.
I believe you because
just
it's
as
a mirror.
proof that I didn't change it. No.
Indeed. Thank you so much. All right. So I want feedback. I want congratulations out to Crystal. If you guys know Crystal, she has been like an OG in terms of supporting the Hotness Unleashers show. She just she goes all out. I've had her on as a guest this season, season 2. So congratulations to Crystal. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that.
Tech.
Nadine,
I'm
you
so
are
good with the tech.
You are a producer, extra sharp. Okay. So with that, we are going to move on to, we're going to introduce you to Amber. We'll send you get your gift shortly. All right. That brings us to Abimbola. I'm going to take Abimbola off mute because we had a little background action happening there. All right. We're going to do this. Here we go. Sorry. I'm just, oh, dang it. All right. Well, Abimbola, you're up anyway. Sorry. Okay. Hang on. Oh, this is me. There we go.
Thank you so much. I'm very sorry for the background noise earlier. I'm sorry.
No sweat.
Okay. My second Hotness Unleasher is no other person but Felicia Ward. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you loud and clear. Actually, you're coming through great.
All right. Felicia Ward is a very good marketing strategist. So good. She's an exceptional person in terms of marketing strategies and advisory things concerning marketing. I got to know her, I think, 2022. And ever since I met her, she's always about how to help me. What do you need? Do you have any problems? Reach out to me. There was a particular time I needed some things about marketing stuff, and I had to reach out to her. I think she was sent some resources to me. I love them.
Okay, we're getting a little bandwidth. We're getting a bandwidth clip. So I'm going to say this. I'm connected to Felicia. We have so many overlapping connections, and literally I put these slides together the night before the show, right? I was putting them together last night, and I fall in love with every single person that comes up. I'm just like, wow, like these are people that have been handpicked by my guests who have also been handpicked, right? And like, oh, like I just want to know them so much, and they bring all this awesomeness to the table. And I want to say thank you to you, Abimbola, for bringing Felicia into our community now. So Felicia, if you're here with us, if you're not here with us, your notifications are literally going to blow up because I'm seeing you tagged all over the place. This is terrific. This is what it's all about, right? So if you don't know why you're here, now you're going to find out. So congratulations. Welcome to the Hotness Unleasher community. Thank you so much for everything that you do and the support that you have given to Abimbola. All right, which brings us to our next Hotness Unleasher from Damian.
So this person, I had the pleasure of meeting through, she says a mutual connection, a friend, but we met, amazing individual. She does real estate. She does DEI. She's been an executive coach and executive leader for years. She is part of the NAAA HR National Association of African Americans in Human Resources. She is an amazing connection. Deirdre Gwynn, if you haven't met her or connected with her, she's amazing. She just completed this Young Professional Summit for 17-year-olds to 31 years old in the Human Resource Division to give them opportunities to have workshops, mentorships. And she's such an amazing connection. Go drop some love on her page. And she's also connected with AJ Ali and Love is the Answer and does this amazing workshop called Lead with Love, which teaches people to lead through leadership and connect with the community and bridge the gap between the law enforcement and the community. Deirdre Gwynn.
Okay, man. Thank you so much. I heard real estate and I'm thinking, and all of a sudden my brain just kind of went off. Like, we have not had this much real estate kind of profession going on in a Hotness Unleasher show before, right? So we got Tanya in the house, right? And we had Michael Carr, right? Now we've got Deirdre, right? So lots of action here in this part of the economy. So Deidre, will say congratulations. Thank you for all that you do. Want to say, like, wow, like you got picked by Damian. This is really something awesome. Okay. So with that, you're welcome here in the Hotness Unleasher community, which brings us to our next guest, going to be announced by none other than Dr. CJ.
Yes. Oh, first of all, before I forget, happy Father's Day to everyone. Okay, tomorrow's Father's Day. Call, email, Amazon, whatever you got to do, but you got to call. Okay? Anyhow, if you don't have a dad and you have an uncle or you have a brother or whatever, just call. Okay, somebody. Anyhow, Lisa. So another one in Australia. She's in Queensland, Australia. So first of all, I had a live with her as well, and I Zoom chat with before, and I just went and I'm like, okay, is she a coach? Is she this? And I got to know her. This woman was in the army, okay, first of all. And her mission is to be a world changer and legacy maker through wellness using the holistic approach and fitness. Not only that she's in the army, she's a hematologist. She works with oncologists, pathologists, and immunologists. And you're like, whoa, how many of that? She's into science. So she brings science together and wellness together to give you a holistic approach and how you can level up yourself, whether that's through health, mental health. I mean, she's well-rounded. So if you're not connected with Lisa, click Lisa.
I'm going to fix that right up. Man, I'm all about the science, all about the reinvention ideas, and awesome. Okay, because, self-doubt, lost identity, anxiety, trauma, those are themes here on LinkedIn. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but, some of us are a little wounded out here, okay? And I love just being able to come into community and find each other and support each other in these intentional ways. So, Lisa Marie, congratulations on being selected as Dr. CJ's second Hotness Unleasher of the day. You are welcome here in this community. All right. Even though it's probably, I don't think it's actually 1 a.m. I think it's like 4 a.m. or something really stupid in Australia right now. Yeah, it's because it's 1:30 or it was, well, maybe it's 2 o'clock in the morning in India, and it's a little later. Right. So in any case, all right, here we go. All right, that brings us to none other than Kerry Guard. Are you ready for your next Hotness Unleasher?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's make it happen.
Brianna. Oh my gosh, this woman. So Brianna posted on LinkedIn, I don't know, maybe a year ago. It was her very first LinkedIn post, and it just blew up. She was just introducing herself, and it just got huge follows, everything, lots of engagement. And I reached out to her and I just said, I'd love for you to be on the show. I didn't even really know if she was like an ICP fit. I just was like, I just want to talk to you. You're just a human I want to connect with. And she was kind enough to say yes. And I had an amazing, amazing podcast episode with her. But what she's been doing more recently, and why I'm calling her out right now, is because she is all about helping people who are open to work find work. And so she's created this amazing network, and she has open hours where you can go and hang out with her, and she'll help you with your resume and your LinkedIn profile, and she'll make sure that you're all buttoned up, give you some pointers on how to show up in interviews, and she'll just prepare you. And then she's got in the background, a bunch of us have signed up and said we're looking for new hires. And so then she sort of connects us all. And it's just amazing work, especially right now in the world of layoffs. It's just so powerful, and I'm so grateful. So thank you, Brianna, for all that you do.
Awesome. I want to say thank you, Brianna, for all that you do too, right? And I don't even know how I'm connected to her. I feel like I'm lucky, right? I'm just like, how did this even happen? Because I must have been in the right place at the right time or something. I don't know, because she and I haven't really connected yet. So even though that we're technically, in the same network, but thank you for highlighting her, right? I'm thrilled. This is great. I should be overlapping with her even more. All right. And all right. Down a notch. All right, we're just got a calming breath. All right, all right. I get excited. I don't know if you can tell. All right, with that, Brianna, welcome to the Hotness Unleasher community. You are welcome here. Okay, that brings us to Mike. You ready for your next Hotness Unleasher?
I was born ready. Hey, I'm waiting for Damian's invite, man, for the after party. I guess it got lost in the mail, man.
All right, he's gonna have to send that to you. All right, hang on.
All right. Second pick, man, for the round 2, Claire M. Davis. This lady. So one of the things I love to do is to go around and find the right people, right, and then love on them until they pay attention to me, till they say hi to me, right.
That's my
And so
trick
it
too,
took
man.
me. Oh my gosh. Well, this lady here, man, took me probably 2 months. Like I don't remember that I kept trying, but I recognized just her awesomeness, man. She understood people and she loved people, and you can't fake that, right? She's built a great network. She's no stranger to her profession, which is in healthcare, medical sales. She has interviewed. This woman is amazing, man. She has looked over and reviewed more than 16,000 resumes as a recruiter. All right. Um, she has built an award-winning company now that helps people, right? Healthcare, because they're good at it. They're good at selling. They love it, but it's not so easy to get a job in this industry. So her company is called Traction Resume. She helps people land six-figure roles and also helps people with their healthcare consulting companies get those going. She's been in Forbes and Wall Street, but she is a fantastic. She's been on the Hounds of Business many times on our live stream, Trevor. And she is just a great person. So much good info. Even if you're looking for a job not in that wheelhouse, you'll learn a lot of good stuff from her content and her shows. And she has podcasts. So definitely connect. She is a true professional with a humongous heart. So happy to have her in the house, man.
Awesome. All right. So I have a feeling that Nadine's over here as the Hotness Unleashers Studios. Comment, loving that. That's so good. Yes, please tag. I want everybody who's been announced, I want their notifications to literally light on fire. Okay. That's what this is about. I want them to say, like, what just hit me? Okay. Well, there is a force, there's an action here. So tag them and reach out to them and make it look like what did I just go through? Mike just announced me as the Hotness Unleasher on the Hotness Unleasher show. Okay. All right. So congratulations, Claire. I love this niching down resumes, personal branding for today's medical sales leader. I mean, that's like, bam, that is so specific. And yeah, we're calling for that kind of niching right now. All right. Which brings us to Tanya. You ready for your next Hotness Unleasher?
I am.
Okay, let's do it.
I just love Mike. I got introduced to Mike through Leah Turner in LinkedIn. I don't know if you all know Leah Turner, and I was looking for some help on building a landing page. And Mike was patient. I'm not very techie. I don't even think I knew what a landing page was, but I love his sense of humor. I love his calmness. I love how he had some tough love with me. If you're looking to do some work around that, Mike is a great person to reach out to.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Tanya. And thank you for bringing him into this community. Mike, you are welcome in the Hotness Unleasher and tough love. That's sometimes hard to give, particularly in this environment where it's, sometimes it just doesn't go over. So well done. And thank you, Tanya, for taking it. Sometimes that's the way it's got to be. All right. Which brings us to our next Goblet of Hotness drawing. All right, here we go. All right, Nadine, we're going to go to Peak New Factor sponsor, none other than Gated. And I got to pull up what am I going to say about Gated? All right. Gated is a company that builds technology on the side of humans, helping us stay focused on our goals in an increasingly noisy digital world. Your Gated profile is a way to showcase the things you're truly focused on, letting your network and followers engage with the topics you actually care about. So you can get more signal, less noise. And I have been seeing Melissa Moody in the comments like crazy already. Thank you, Melissa. She's probably accountable for at least, 500 of our comments so far. So Definitely. That is awesome. Loving having her in the house. All right, Nadine, let's do our drawing for Gated. All right, who do we have?
I picked this one for Gated, and I'm showing it to you the right way around this time. Timothy Gleason.
All right,
congratulations. Oh, I love the cheering.
Timothy Gleason. All right, I'm going to hook you up with Gated's prize, which is, give me 1 second. I have to remember because Melissa
and
I
Trevor, come on.
I know. See, this is part of my lameness right now. I know
you're overwhelmed.
Well, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm just trying to. I just forget things sometimes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. A year of headspace or a Blue Yeti microphone. You can pick. Okay. So this is a big prize. I had a Blue Yeti microphone, and it worked out amazingly. Actually, I'm still using it on, but I have two machines, and it is my main unit over on the other machine that I do Zoom calls and stuff on. So anyway, congratulations, Timothy Gleason. Gated is awesome. All right, if you didn't understand what I was talking about, it's basically a way to help people understand. Like, listen, do you want to connect? Okay, these are the things that I want to talk about. All right, if we want to connect, this is how I can tell you whether we're going to be a good connection or not. So congratulations to Timothy. Thank you so much to Gated for being our second Peak Nuke Factor sponsor, because that was the hottest thing I could think of when I was trying to come up with a name for the sponsors. All right. Which brings us to our third round, and we are so far behind. We're just going to have to hustle. All right, that means that we're going to bring up Abimbola. You are going to be up next. Are you ready for your next Hotness Unleasher? Whether or not you are, you are.
Yeah, my third is Abraham Onyemari, a direct response copywriter and skill developer. Very nice, good at training. He's a good inspiration anytime, any day. So that's my Hotness Unleasher.
Awesome. All right. So thank you so much for bringing Abraham into our community, Abimbola. I love this guy. And that he's down in South Africa. You were just reaching out all over the world, aren't you, today? That is so great. Loving it. Yeah, I'm already connected to Abraham and going to get to know him even better, welcoming him into this community. All right. That brings us to our next Hotness Unleasher by Damian.
What can I say? Jackie Holberg, excuse me. She's the executive director of a reentry and mediation program. Licensed social worker. She does her passion project, Tripping with Jack. She was earlier on Mr. Show talking about mental health. And she is my partner in crime and co-host on Finding Your Passion at Work when we do a conversation around work things. Welcome, Jackie. And I appreciate everything you're doing.
Awesome, man. Jackie actually just reached out to me. So this first connection with her by me is really brand new. I want to say thanks so much for reaching out to me, Jackie. Welcome to the Hotness Unleasher community. And thanks, Damian, for bringing her in an intentional way like this. Okay, so we lost Abimbola. Nadine, if you could reach out to her, that would really be great. And see what's happening on her end. Hopefully we're not having too many technical difficulties. All right, that's going to bring us to our next Hotness Unleasher by Dr. CJ.
Woohoo! Listen,
Yes.
Okay. If you don't have children, but it's fine. I'm sure you have nieces and nephews out there. This right here, if you have not connected with Christine, you're losing out. First of all, she has a lot going on in her life, but she does not stop from showing up everywhere. Okay. She has been an educator for 30 years, guys. K-12, 30 years. How many of you guys actually can say that? Hello? Thank you, Christine. Can you say thank you to Christine? I mean, hello, right? She's not only an educator, but she saw a problem in her community. And what she's doing right now, she's creating a book called Creating Harmony in a Classroom. Her and I are going to collaborate to support teachers out there. I was also a K-12 teacher for 3.5 years. And I love little kids. I can't do high school because I'm going to end up in the jail if I go in high school. But kindergarten, I love them. And Christine right here, she's just amazing. I can't even say enough of her. Like, she can support anybody and everybody all day long.
Awesome, man. I have been seeing Christine literally everywhere I go too. It's so great. And I got to say, the turquoise background there, going to say like, okay, I got to get you in the turquoise background group, turquoise background club, right? So Jay Leach was in the house earlier, so he knows all about that. And yeah, that's just one of my favorite little secret inside jokes. Christine, we're going to bring you into that world as well. Congratulations. Thank you for being a 30-year teacher. My son is actually just starting his teaching career in September. So excited for him on that front. So can totally relate, and I hope that it turns out amazing for him. And again, thanks so much, Christine, for being awesome and showing up all over the place. I love it. Welcome to the Hotness Unleasher community. All right, so that brings us to Kerry.
Speaking of education, Marina Venturelli joined me on my podcast a few years ago, actually before I moved to Guernsey, so it had been 2019, 2020. And she brought her coach on with her. And it was the first time I really heard about leadership coaching. And I was just in awe of this woman's journey that she went on in terms of vulnerability and discovery of the leader she wanted to be, which was so heart-centered and gorgeous. And I just was in awe of being in her general vicinity. And then she was kind enough to join us in 2020. We had to do a virtual summit, which was heartbreaking, but she really stepped up our game, and she came and she talked about her coaching experience, and she just had this wonderful conversation with my team about leadership, and it was open and it was a dialogue, and it was just wonderful. And then the reason why I'm bringing her to the table today is because she moved out to Wyoming during COVID, and she joined the board for education. And she's been doing so much awareness around the decisions that are being made for students in the Wyoming community around book banning and shootings and all of the things that really need help in schools. And I love how, as a marketer, she's bringing that skill set to education and so much awareness and around what really needs to change and making it happen. She's awesome.
Awesome. Welcome to this Hotness Unleashing community. Marina, I did have to go out and steal your picture out of a video that you did because I didn't qualify for your regular LinkedIn, profile pic, but alas, made it work working on that. Also wanted to let you know, everybody here, that this common connection, if you can't see, I can. Dan Freeman is my boss, and so he is connected to her as well. And I'm always excited to see, to see how these communities really overlap and expand. So, welcome again to the Hotness Unleashing community, Marina, for all that you do. Thank you so much, Kerry. All right, Mike, are you ready?
Yeah, I am now.
Okay, right on.
Dude, I'm enthralled. I'm having so much fun in the comments.
Here we go.
Let me see. There he is, Mark Reed. This guy, man, if you all haven't met this guy, he is something else. So he is the host of the Zen Sandwich podcast. If you've seen his content, it's mostly hilarious, right? But it has point. It's just, I love the blend. I love the guy's style. He's consistent across the board. He's a maker of traditional handmade Japanese paper called washi, and he lives in Yamaguchi, Japan. So he's probably dead asleep right now. He'll catch the replay.
Okay.
So before that, here's what I loved about it. His story, I love what I saw of him, right, on LinkedIn and in his podcast. But his story is amazing to me because he was an attorney. He started his career as the assistant district attorney in New York.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
He's been a professor of English, 3 universities in Japan. And now he makes paper. And I just love it because I can relate to somebody like this, where you go through school, you do all this work, and then you really kind of hate your job. You hate the lifestyle. It's not really fitting you. And so many people just keep doing it anyway, right? Because I got money and whatever. This guy said no, and he moved out with his wife in Japan and stays there, and he's the happiest guy I've ever met. And so he is just a breath of fresh air. And by the way, real quick, his show really focuses on independent thinking, right? Anyone who wants to embrace life, and despite how absurd it is. I mean, look at his life. It makes sense. This guy's on every podcast channel. Check him out, man. He's a fairly new member of the Hounds, and we are just thrilled to have him. So thank you, Mark Reed. When you wake up and see this, man, you're a great guy. Keep doing great things for people.
Awesome. Mark, welcome to the Hotness Unleashing community. I figured you were just, you were still being an attorney because you got the JD there, but apparently not. You're making paper. Awesome, man. And in Japan, no less. That's a great story. Love it. Love it. Love it. Cannot wait to get to know you better. I would say more, but we got to keep trucking because we're going to be late. Sorry, people. We're going to be late. We're not going to be done by 9 o'clock. We're going to be close.
I got a lunch,
but we're not, it's not going to happen. All right. You're up, Tanya.
Yay. Okay. So again, somebody I was so surprised that hasn't been on this show yet. Alex Hall. I know a lot of us, sometimes struggle with our weight or with our eating habits and what's right or wrong. Alex really customizes his programs, takes a lot of care, way over delivers. Really just awesome human.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the community, Alex Hall. So sorry that it has taken this long to get you in here. And Tanya, like, thanks for like finding the, finding the folks who should be here who already are basically here, but we're just gotta kind of get them in officially. All right, so Alex, congratulations. Welcome to the Hotness Unleashers community, and pleasure to get to know you. And I will be reaching out to connect soon. All right, with that, that brings us up to our third new factor sponsor, who is none other than Nicole and Guy Galindo. All right. And she has been in the house, and I don't get to call her Nicole. I get to call her Nick. I don't quite qualify for sis yet, but we're working on that. All right. So what did Nick have to say about herself? All right. She's a content creator and graphic designer, international best-selling author. Second anthology is releasing July 7th. She's spearheading the 50 Inspirational Connections Project with Dr. CJ, who's in the house. All right. She's got a live audio room on Sundays at 10 o'clock in the morning through the submission deadline of 7/1. And to be honest, I don't know what her prize is going to be, but nonetheless, we are still going to be drawing whatever that prize is. Nadine, you're up. Who was our winner for Nick's drawing?
The suspense. We don't know what you're winning, but the person winning Nick's prize is, Crystal, I think, has already won something.
Okay. Well, okay. Crystal is the second winner. Yes. Hey, congratulations, Crystal.
We're being fair.
We're being fair because I know that the entries were hard. I know that I made the rules maybe a little too tight because we had to work around Restream's limitations. And I know that like having to put comments in advance of the show, that's a lot to ask. But so guess what?
Double winner, Crystal.
You're like the odds are in your favor. That is not a full bucket, not a full goblet of hotness. All right. Now I'm gonna try to hustle us through this next. I want to say thank you to Nick for being our third sponsor of the day. Okay, with that's gonna bring us back to Abimbola. All right, Abimbola. Hopefully you are ready. Wait a minute, I gotta bring her in. All right, there you go, Abimbola. You are up. Whoops. There we go. You're up. Wait, we lost her.
We've lost her.
Oh, I don't know.
We apologize. I've been trying to get her, but
got a little bandwidth issue. All right, Abimbola, you're here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Woo. Okay, fourth Hotness Unleasher. Let's get going. Abimbola, what do you have? And she's on mute. All right, but not by me.
You're muted.
Yep. She's muted. So I'm going to speak for her because I have been seeing Kelly in various comments, and I'm just going to talk right over Abimbola. I'm very sorry about this. I'll probably go way too long, but I'm going to say, look, Kelly, I've been seeing you all over the place. I love that Abimbola has brought you in here. I suspect that you guys have gotten to know each other kind of maybe via some of these live communities that have begun to really take shape and bubble up. And I want to say welcome to the Hotness Unleashers community. Abimbola, thank you for highlighting her and bringing her in. I have reached out a couple of times, but we haven't really had a chance to connect too much. So tag Kelly. Make sure that she knows that she is a Hotness Unleasher by none other than Abimbola. And Abimbola, thank you so much for your participation despite our ongoing technical challenges. Okay, next Hotness Unleasher from Damian.
So happy Father's Day, Mike. Happy Father's Day, Trevor, and everyone out there. I could not do a Father's Day show without having to welcome the fatherhood communities, Dr. Raheem Young, Sir Royce Dialis. They're in the Chicago area. They are doing parenting skills classes, mental health, financial literacy, feeding the homeless in the community. They're currently having their third annual Father's Day barbecue. Please put in the comments, welcome to fatherhood, and these people are great, and I welcome them to the Hotness Unleashers community. Thank you.
Man, I want to say thanks so much for bringing in this group. I love that. David Ketchen brought in the whole country of Nigeria, and so that was awesome. So yes, we are able to break the rules a little bit from time to time. So with that, it is Father's Day weekend. It is Father's Day tomorrow. My family, I'm hoping, is going to take me out strawberry picking in Whatcom County, Washington, which is sublime, and our strawberries are among the world's best, which brings us to the next smoking hot guest, which is going to be none other than Dr. CJ. And who do you have for us?
My brother Olo. Okay, I know you're like brother, sister. You're not at that level yet. I haven't even called you brother yet. We're gonna get there. Okay.
We're gonna get there.
Anyhow, Olo is also in Lagos, Nigeria, and I don't know if you've seen his comments. Like he literally has a generator right now just to listen to here. Okay, like we take advantage of this issue, but right now he has a generator because they have blackouts. And they use things. So I'm so happy to basically highlight him. He is a great connector, excellent writer. He basically, I got him from the audio room on Any. I don't know if you guys have been in audio room with Any, but he was the only one that was, I mean, just shout out to me about integrity. So much integrity. And I love him. His core values is integrity, authentic, creative. He's ambitious with a heart of gold. He's eloquent, intelligent, and great at using his words to empower others. That's one thing that I really love about him. But he does VA admin assistant, web design. He has 3 kids. He recently hit his head, by the way.
Oh, no.
And he still shows up. And I love it. I was like, oh, brother, this is what I love about international community. So thank you so much for all your support out there. And by the way, Trevor, over 1,000 comments. Whoop,
yeah, we got there. Yes, thank you so much, everybody. Tag Mr. Olawase. I really want him to know that he is officially part of the Hotness Unleasher community now, all that work that he's doing. And I want to say that Abimbola told me a story about what it is like there, right? I mean, in Nigeria, there are these kind of blackouts. And like she literally, like, as a West Coast of the United States person, I'm on like and you know, CJ, right? We're in our own world, and you too, Tanya, right? Like we're like totally disconnected from all like the main action. The parties are over by the time we even show up, right? And it's kind of like that for you know, folks in Nigeria, right? Like they don't know when the lights are going to turn on, but by golly, when they're on, they're running. All right. So I love that he has put in a generator and is making it happen. All right. Well, that brings us to Kerry. Are you ready for your last Hotness Unleasher of the day?
So ready.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, Quincy Johnson. I love this human so much. Quincy also is on my podcast back in 2020. We connected over LinkedIn. I just reached out to him. I really loved what he was doing and asked if he wanted to be on the show. The beauty about Quincy is that he is a teacher. So he's an educator, which I love. So he's teaching social marketing, social media marketing to a university of Texas, which is so cool. And I love just some of the work that he's done with his students. And you can hear more about that on the show. But one of the things Quincy's doing right now is he just drops these nuggets on LinkedIn. It's these raw videos. They're very unpolished, which I love because they're so in the moment of what he's thinking. And it's just nice to hear a story of an experience he's having to make us all feel like we're not alone, as we've all been there in some capacity. And so I just think he's a wonderful human, and we should all be able to watch his videos on a more regular basis.
Awesome. I want to say thanks so much for bringing Quincy into this community. He and I are already connected somehow, some way. So I'm going to go and find him and make sure that he and I actually have a real conversation. So Kerry, thanks so much. And Quincy, welcome. Congratulations again. And so glad that you are here officially. All right. That brings us to our next Hotness Unleasher of the day by Mike.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, Michael Gale, M. Gale Ventures guy. First of all, he's a Marine veteran, so we appreciate that. You probably see me on different shows, joke about, you know, the Michael Gale size toilet paper. The guy's huge, but as big as he is in stature, man, he's even bigger in heart. The guy is fundamentally just unbelievable. And there's a funny story behind that. A few of y'all know, right? But I'll keep it cool today. He's done military training, survival training. He worked with personal trainer with the Minnesota Vikings. The guy has a long track record, humble beginnings, his bartending, and he's a great guy to stop on, talked about on Father's Day, because he is a dedicated father. He puts his kids first, no matter what happens. Overall, great guy, and he's got me doing Pilates, Trevor, and redneck Pilates. Yeah. It's coming soon, but people thought it was a joke. So if you go to Hounds of Business on YouTube, that's not a joke, man. I've been doing that redneck Pilates for like 6 months now. And I love the guy because we all have any excuses of not to do it, right? We're busy and all that. But how we're not going to be able to enjoy anything. We're not going to be able to finish growing our businesses, our families, and we're not going to be able to enjoy it once we do hit our goals because we're all jacked up physically. This guy has been instrumental. Go check him out. He's like Lionheart, the Care Bear, bro. This guy is the real deal. So appreciate you, Michael Gale.
All right.
Tremendous hound. He's got lots of people, and he does free webinars, man. So jump on him next time you see him.
Okay, Redneck Pilates, Michael Gale, welcome to the Hotness Unleasher community. You are welcome here. Congratulations, Mike. Thank you for bringing him in. All right, which brings us to Tanya. You ready to go?
Yes, let's do it. Kerry and I connected here on LinkedIn, and she is just the most kind-hearted, giving soul of helping. Obviously I believe in coaching, and so she's coached me up on some of my group coaching programs, and just amazing work. So if anybody has any questions, reach out to Kerry. And she has if you look her up, she has some great meditations. And I calms my mind after I get, driven up all day long. So, I just love her personality and her giving spirit.
Oh, this is so great. I love that you've brought her in. I've known her for a little bit. I've seen her everywhere. I know her name just like crazy. So yeah, I want to say thank you, Tanya, for bringing Kerry Dobson in as our last Hotness Unleasher of the day, but not our last announcement, because we have one more sponsor, none other than world famous Peak Nuke Factor sponsor, Grove Cookie Company. All right, Nadine, who will be our winner of a half dozen cookies delivered to you? All right, let's go.
Let's go. I'm going to rummage much better this time. I've also taken out repeated names. We live and learn, right? Let's see. The last one is, okay, the Grove Cookie Company. Jackie, I can't read my own handwriting. Jackie Hellberg or Hellberg? I'm sorry. This is not my... Hellberg.
Okay, Hellberg. All right, great. Congratulations, Jackie. You are Grove Cookie Company.
Congratulations.
Customer. Now, welcome and awesome. We love Grove Cookie Company. I said I would say, yeah. All right, that's it. That's all you get. All right. With that, we are over time. It is 9:07 a.m. on Saturday, June 17th. Officially, the next episode of the Hotness Unleasher show is supposed to be July 20th. I have a feeling that might slip a little bit, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, I just need to take it down a notch. Happy Father's Day, Juneteenth. I want to say thanks to everybody who came out today to support the show. And man, it's just been awesome. 8 minutes over time. Going to wind this up. All right. So Hotness, Smoking Hot guests, please don't leave. I would like to just do a quick little wrap up, but with that, I'm going to put on, we all just kind of do our wave goodbyes here. We're going to stop the screen share. Everybody gets this way. There we go. Bigger screens. All right. With that, say goodbye to everybody, and
Thank you, Trevor.
We're gonna call
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Here we go. Hang on. I hope this is the right one.